Death is bad. We know that. You only do it once. Some of you might do it twice. But they have now come up, according to scientists, with the worst ways to go. And there's some ways here that are heinous.
Oh, boy.
Obviously, heart disease and all this. Like, shark attacks. Things those are one-offs. Like being eaten by a shark. Because most of the time, sharks don't eat you. They bite you and your legs fall off and you bleed to death.
Yeah.
And they don't have thumbs. That's what they tell you is they're sorry. I didn't have thumbs. By the way, I had several people yesterday send me text messages and emails talking to me how bad I was for making fun of that lady.
Terrible
what would your friends
being.
do? I said, if my friends knew that I tried to take a picture with a shark and it bit my hands off, they would mercilessly make fun of me for days.
Yeah.
As they should.
Nice stumps, man. Didn't have to be that way, though, did it?
No, no doubt. Hey, Hookie, come here. I need to talk at you. So, being burned alive.
Yeah.
Awful. Horrible. The fire causes soft tissue to contract, which means it leads to skin tearing off in layers, starting with the outmost layer. In just seconds, fire can strip the body of the deepest skin layer, and then it's just yuck from there. Eventually, you go blind because of the boil, and it's just evil. And then your organs cook. Hopefully, by then, though, you'll have died from suffocation.
Or at least be so in shock you can't feel anything.
Yes. Radiation poisoning.
Oh, I've heard that's terrible.
Bad, but this guy took the cake. 35-year-old Hishani Aoshi. He was working at a nuclear fuel processing plant in 1999. He and two of his colleagues were standing at a fuel tank when one of them added 35 pounds of uranium into the processor. 7 times higher than the limit you're supposed to be at. He was exposed to 17,000 millisieverts, MSVs of radiation. 5,000 is fatal, and the recommendation for what he does for his job is 20 per year. Not 20,000, 20. He got 17,000 in a split second.
Goodness.
He lived for 85 days in what people said is the worst thing you could imagine. His skin fell off in layers. He leaked gallons of bodily fluids. And his lungs filled up with fluid on a daily basis.
I can just imagine they had to have him sedated that entire time.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the other stuff they talk about is decompression sickness. People who come up, deep sea divers, is horrific, including the fact, which we don't talk about, is sometimes not only does the gas do certain things to you, it will actually shoot your organs out of your mouth and your everywhere.
Yeah. Any orifice they can push it out of.
Yeah. And bugs. Back in the Middle Ages, bugs were torture method, being eaten by bugs. There was a guy, 35-year-old in 2022, who died in a Georgia prison cell being eaten alive by bed bugs.
Goodness.
That had to have led to a lawsuit.
Yeah.